Greetings and welcome to my modeling bench on a fine Sunday evening. Just finished building the Westland seating for the scale rotors and help and tips for the beginner modelers on Facebook, the group builds. And I was told that since I was so quick to finish, or just because I'm already finished, I can enter a second build into the scale rotors group build. So, as I was on a roll and having really much fun with the helicopter theme, I thought I'd continue building helicopters. And you'll say, "Oh, Rotor, but you were all finished with the group builds. You were supposed to work on your works in progress and finish on started projects. Woo!" Yes, that was my plan, I'll say. And are you going to finish your Chinook, you say? Which I got right here. And I'll say no, I'm not going to finish the Chinook. It is, I don't even know. They say in Scale Rotors group build that the kit can be 50% built to be eligible, but not more than that. But I don't know. Is this more than 50% built or not? I mean, the interior is all finished and it still needs some work before paint. I'm not hiding that, but to me, it feels like it is too far gone. So back into the drawer it goes. But there was a kit in my stash. It's been there for a while. And I bought it as a birthday present for myself, purely because it is one of the sexiest helicopters ever made, in my opinion. And the box art is just stunning, and I'm actually gonna not frame it, but I'm gonna cut it out and hang it when I finally get my own man cave. But here it is, the AgustaWestland AW101, the Merlin from Skyfall, a James Bond movie. Now, the James Bond thing is beside the point. It's the box art that sold me the kit, really. This beautiful schematic of the Merlin. It's just such a sexy plane. Just look at that nose line, and it has quad exhaust, and oh my god, I like it. I like it a lot. And but yeah, it just so happened to be the Skyfall kit, made to commemorate 50 years of 007 from Italeri, 1/72nd scale. It comes with 3 figures. That's the pilots and the bad guy in the back sitting with a machine gun shooting up the beautiful Aston Martin DB5, which by itself should be punishable by death. But yeah, anyways, forget all that stuff. We're gonna build the movie chopper, and it's gonna look awesome, I think. But yeah, let's start off by taking actually a look at the box. I don't always do that, but anyways, let's do it right now. Here we got some. If you're 14 or older, don't do this thing. It's gonna kill you, or something. Then we have some information on 007 in a couple of languages here. And we got some stuff on the side. 50 years of celebrating 007. And on this side, let me turn that around real quick. You got the dimensions, 31.7 centimeters in length when it's built up. We have this drawing of it, or computer generation, blah, blah, blah. Got the paint callouts, flat olive black, flat aluminum. You're probably gonna need a hell of a lot more than that. We got a picture of the finished model there. Trying to frame it correctly. But on this side, which is not gonna fit into frame. Look at that. It's an actual screenshot of the actual plane. Or plane, the helicopter. Yeah. Excuse my level of energy tonight. I'm trying to make a more upbeat video than my usual Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But you will have that probably in the next video when I start building this thing. But anyways, this is part 1 of the build. Let's take a look in the box. Now, one of the reasons I'm also building this chopper is because I looked in the box thinking, maybe I can build this one, but yeah, it's kind of big, and I just finished a big helicopter, I thought to myself, but then some parts are already coming off the sprue. I have to build that sucker right now. So we got instructions, take a look at those later. We got some decals with nothing to protect them. And they're not cartographed, they're just printed in Italy, I think, or Portugal. Not printed by Sanchetti Bucaniocco or something in Italy. Yeah, and then we have one bag with a couple of sprues in it. Throw that stuff away. And here's the trusty knife. I'm gonna open this off camera because it's big. Now, if you don't like this upbeat version of me, all hyped up and souped up on Coca-Cola, just dislike this video or something, yell at me in the comments. Oh, already losing parts on the floor here. So, here's something. And we have 3 sprues, it looks like, of olive drab plastic, and some more bits falling on the floor. And then we have a clear parts tree sprue. Looking pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna open this up, of course. I'm gonna save it till when I have to use those parts, but yeah, it looks fairly nice. There's some rubbing going on here, probably from staying in the bag and rubbing up against the box. But I got a new stuff that I'm gonna try out to like buff up the clear parts. And here we have a butt section that has broken off in the box. You got raised rivets, but recessed panel lines, which is exactly the way a helicopter should be. So that's nice, and it's again like the Revell Seeking, the rivet. Oh, it feels nice, just feels nice. But then again, it's Italeri, so it'll be a shame when I have to start using putty and filler on it and sanding it down. Now the first sprue I pick up, that'll be probably the main sprue, I guess, where we have the fuselage bits. Sorry, excuse my language there. We got the rudder, the tail rudder thingy. We got the floor plan. We got the roof plan. We got this thing. Looks like a wing. It's probably a horizontal stabilizer or part of that, I'm guessing here. And then we got some wheels and joysticks and bits and bobs and bulkheads for the interior. But yeah, overall it looks real nice, crisp detail. There's a slight texture to some of the parts, as if the mold release agent has been playing up or something, but that'll all disappear when it gets painted. And yeah, I just really like the shape of this chopper. As you can see, it's quite big. We got all the sides out of it. Those will be separate pieces, apparently. And we have some lack of interior details in here because of course that's all gonna be put in later, but I think these are engine covers over here, and those have some pretty nice details on the inside there. The interior itself has some great detail too. Am I in frame even? And here you can see on the under the main rotor assembly some little details that will be visible through the hole on top. And I'm guessing this will be a wheel well. Got a couple of ejector pin marks there, which is not optimal, but it's not the end of the world. And we've probably been looking at this sprue long enough, and I forgot to account for having actually to put those away again. Then we have this small sprue with the rotor blades, the rotor assemblies it look like, and I'm guessing these are exhaust. And again, I mean, yeah, it looks kind of detailed. There's nothing major going on there, but yeah, it's okay. And again, we got some rubbing because it was all just in one big bag, so that's not ideal. And also there's some warpage going on, if you can see that in the blades there, but we'll straighten that out when we add a little sag to them. I think these blades are fairly stiff though. And we got the beautiful Westland design tips here, which it shares with the Lynx. What's the name of a chopper I was trying to? Westland Lynx. So yeah, not much else to say about this sprue thingy. Doesn't look super detailed, but it doesn't look bad either. And to be honest, I haven't started looking at any detailed pictures of this chopper yet. Just watched the movie, seen some pictures of that. And here's the third and final sprue. This is a big one. Here you can see where the other butt section was supposed to be. Here's the other butt cheek. Here's the rear cargo door floor. Here are those side panels that were missing in the first sprue in the big fuselage. Bunch of seats. Some dudes. I'm guessing these are the pilot figures, and this is the machine gunner. Here's the wheel thingamajiggies. And some tiny pieces here, like grab handles, antenna, and stuff like that. And yeah, this being the the James Bond chopper, it comes with a loudspeaker and floodlight on the bottom, which is a non-standard item, but specifically on the chopper for the movie. So yeah, that's that. I don't know, not much else to say about that. The kit looks like it's fairly simple, although the fuselage is in quite a few pieces. 6 pieces in total, plus a nose cone for the main fuselage assembly. So next up we got the decals. A pretty basic decal set. Mostly just black walkways, and some nice looking instruments there. Seat belts. The infamous insignia that nobody knows what is. Some people were guessing it was an indication that Spectre was coming back, which it then did in the movie Spectre. But they didn't show this roundel in that. I don't recall them showing it. But somebody showed me on Facebook there actually was another chopper with the same roundel in a Bond movie. And I hope they make a kit of that too. They will look good together. And also, yeah, blah de blah. Not talking about anything but just wind from my butt. Instructions, Italeri instructions, they look quite basic. They're too big to fit in the frame. But we got the sprue map, 3D map, whatever you want to call it. There's some bits and bobs that you don't have to use. Yeah, we got some color callouts here in Model Master and Italeri acrylic. Also, you have the FS numbers for most of those, except for the flat chromate. If you were going by that stuff. And then just, yeah, instructions. I mean, how difficult can instructions be? There's 15 steps to this, so we'll get it done in a hurry. And then we got a black and white paint thingy and decal placement stuff. But it's not like painting is gonna be that hard. It's just green for the most part. But I've been looking at some pictures on the interwebs, and there are some panel lines shading going on. So we'll get to have some fun with this one. Try some stuff out. So yeah, that's the AgustaWestland AW101 from Italeri in 1/72nd scale. 007 Skyfall 50th anniversary edition. It cost me about $20 at the time, which was, I think, 2015. Could have been 2014, but 2015 is more likely. So, if you want to watch this video, want to watch this build and follow it, and I'm going to try and be more upbeat, although I'm not so sure how that's gonna work out. But yeah, I'm me and I'm awkward and stupid. But yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching this nonsense, and keep modeling, keep having fun, all that wonderful things. The way I usually close my videos, which is not usually because I don't know how to close a video. Blah blah blah.